I'm going to start by disconnecting the battery. It's very important to disconnect the battery before you do anything else so that it doesn't short circuit the motherboard or damage anything else. So you can flip the unit over and loosen up the bottom cover screws. Once the bottom cover screws are loosened, you can take your spudger and remove the bottom cover. Once the bottom cover is removed, you can just take the battery cable and unplug it from the motherboard. Now you can remove all of the screws on the motherboard, including the Wi-Fi card screw. And now you can start disconnecting all of the cables and wires from the motherboard. So you can disconnect the world-facing camera cable, the LCD cable, the two USB ribbons, the touchpad ribbon, the speakers, the stylus cable, and the Wi-Fi card. Now that everything is disconnected, you can carefully remove the motherboard while unraveling these wires from the hooks on the bottom of it. And then carefully turn the motherboard over. The keyboard ribbon, and then you can remove the motherboard. Now you can take your new motherboard and flip it over. You can pull on the ribbon a little bit to give you some more room and reconnect that into the motherboard. Carefully put the motherboard back into place. And just reline these cables back up into the hooks. Set the motherboard bracket back on. And now you can start reconnecting everything except for the battery. Reconnect the Wi-Fi card. The speakers. The touchpad ribbon, the stylus cable, reconnect the two USB ribbons. The world-facing camera cable, and the LCD cable. And then once everything is reconnected, you can put the screws back in. And then you'll put the screw back into the Wi-Fi card. Now that the replacement is done, we can reconnect the battery to the motherboard. And then you want to put the bottom cover back on. Tighten the screws in the bottom cover. Once all the screws are tightened, then you can flip the unit over and open it up. Plug in your AC adapter and hit the power button on the side. And if the screen turns on, then that means the replacement was successful. And if you would like to check to see if the battery is working, you could just unplug the AC adapter, and if the unit stays on, then the battery is working. So now you can just shut the unit down.